much boob is more than a handful.
When I say the word MANswers, you either don't know what I'm talking about because you have a soft spot on your skull, or I just exhumed the repressed memories and brought the nightmares back. There's no in between. MANswers was a show that aired on Spike TV. Yeah, that Spike TV. That's a real Spike TV ad, by the way. MANswers perfectly encapsulated what Spike TV had to offer. I mean, boobs, guns, cars, titties, objectifying women because they're not actually people. MANswers was a show dedicated to answering men's most burning questions, like how long does it take to eat a horse? MANswers. Where's the best place to take a bullet? MANswers. How could I put my in that get her on and get away with it? MANswers. And what's the secret to skydiving sex? Who's asking that? MANswers is the most psychotic, unhinged, deranged, delusional, and disgraceful show to ever exist, and there's nothing that even comes close. Okay, there's one thing that comes close. And to show you what I mean, let's watch the MANswers segment titled, How Can a Lap Dance Jumpstart Your Car? Have you ever been whiplashed more by a sentence in your entire life? Because I have not.
Strippers generate lots of friction when they bump and grind. So we here at MANswers are attempting an experiment that no one in history has ever tried before. Using a stripper.
Okay, hold on. It's not, okay. It's not because no one has ever thought to try this experiment before. It's that no one has ever been this crossfaded on amphetamines and liquor to even think this is possible. Like, they think they're trendsetters, like they're paving the way for new possibilities. Like, you guys are just delusional. You're insane.
To find out how a super hot lap dance can generate juice, we asked an electrical engineer.
The friction from the lap dance.
Okay, hold on. Couple things. First of all, I have to blur all of this, obviously. But one thing I love about the show is that they would regularly have experts on, I guess to try to add some sort of validity to make it not seem like these were the delusions of a lunatic coming up with these. So they have this guy, Chris Porter, who is an electrical engineer. I looked this guy up. He's just a random guy. He's just a random electrical engineer. He's not like a person outstanding in his field. They just got a random electrical engineer. And I'm just supposed to believe everything he says? I'm supposed to come to the conclusion, based on what he says, that a lap dance can jumpstart your car.
According to the Human Performance Laboratory at Old Dominion University, a 120-pound hottie performing vigorous aerobic dancing generates 3 joules per minute.
No, they can't.
So our ladies keep bumping and grinding and rubbing and shoving until, after a total of 6 hours, the charge builds all the way to 7.2 volts.
Okay, hold on. 6 hours? No thanks. I think I'll just call AAA and only wait 5 hours. Is this what other countries think America is like? I don't know who needs to tell you this, but this is what America is like. We came up with this show. This was entirely our idea. This was just for men. Correct. It was called MANswers. Man answers. If it was called WOMANswers, then no one would have cared what you have to say. Am I right, fellas? Anybody know where I can see more of Sasha? Okay. All right. Sure, with my now fully formed frontal cortex, is this show pretty disgusting in every sense of the word? Of course, but when you're a 10-year-old boy going through puberty like I was, or a 45-year-old alcoholic who's divorced, this show is like God's gift to Earth. You know you're doing something pretty unholy though, when Eric Andre, of all people, says that
if Maxim Magazine and Crystal Meth had a baby, it would give anal birth to the show MANswers.
That was said by this guy. Does this show promote the worst type of behavior amongst men? Oh my god, yes. But there are some segments that are pretty interesting and entertaining as long as you can overlook the middle school locker room talk every 4 seconds, as well as the ADHD fever dream editing. Like, have I ever wanted to know how fat you have to be to stop a bullet? No. Well, it's roughly a 1,200 pound person. Or what kind of people meat do cannibals prefer? Japanese. And how big does someone have to be to plug up a blown out airplane window? 300 pounds. See, Mom, it's educational. I'm learning stuff. Like, the secret to skydiving sex is...